There are an estimated 110,000 illegal immigrants living in the state of Indiana, according to the Pew Research Center, and that's a 10% increase since 2007. But efforts to do something about the immigration situation here may be gaining traction in the Indiana State House.
Alexandra Dyro has been speaking with people on both sides of the immigration question and joins us now with the first part of her series, Illegal in Indiana. Alexandra.
Gina, many people who come to this country leave behind families and friends, but few opportunities. One Tippecanoe County resident whose identity we've agreed to conceal was brought here when he was younger than 10.
We had to share one great room, which was the kitchen, the living room, the bedroom, amongst, three of my brothers and myself.
State Senator Mike Delph of Carmel is proposing a bill that would allow police to ask for proof of citizenship under probable cause and revoke the licenses of businesses that hire unauthorized immigrants. Senator Phil Boots of Crawfordsville is an author on the bill.
We've had this bill for the last 3 or 4 years, or something similar to that, to address the illegal immigrant problem in the state of Indiana. Based on what we have experienced in the past, it's going to be a contentious hearing.
Boots says this is the first time he could see the bill passing in both the House and Senate because of the new Republican House majority. Immigration attorney John Broyles has handled over 100 immigration cases from the Lafayette area. He says there are several problems with the bill.
There seems to be very little consideration for due process protections. Any of the bills that he's proposed have not said, how are we going to prevent racial discrimination? How are we going to prevent racial profiling?
Local and state legislators are no longer waiting for the federal government to do something. They've decided to take matters into their own hands.
It's unfortunate we, as a state, can only enforce this against employers. But if the federal government would handle the problem, then we would step back and we wouldn't have to address this at all. But they have chosen not to so far, so we're trying to do what we can do within our authorities.
While some illegal immigrants come by choice, others were too young to decide for themselves, but all would be subject to deportation under the proposal. Broyles sees this as yet another problem with the bill.
There's no compassion. There's no, it's a deport them all approach and not looking at the individual cases sometimes. That there are circumstances that would warrant that somebody would say, well, that case shouldn't result in somebody getting deported. The families that we're breaking up.
For many, like the immigrant we spoke with, the risk is still worth the prize.
The American dream is something that will never die. The American dream is seen around the world as the ultimate goal.
Tomorrow on News Channel 18 at 6, I'll take you inside the immigration process and speak to one man who recently gained residency after years of waiting.